Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah, looking at Mishnah Avot, Perek Dalid, Mishnah Dalid, chapter 6, Mishnah 4. Kach hi darka shel Torah. This is the way of the Torah. You will not guess where we're going, but we'll hear it right now. Pat b'melach tochel. You eat bread with salt. Umayim b'meshura tishteh. You drink water in a small measure. Val haaretz tishan, and you will sleep on the ground. V'chayetzar tichyeh, and live a life of deprivation. Uva Torah ta'amel, and yet you toil in the Torah. Imata sekain, if you do this. Ashrecha b'tov lach, you are fortunate, and it is good well with you. Ashrecha b'olam hazeh b'tov lach l'olam haba, fortunate in this world and well with you in the world to come. How are we to interpret this Mishnah other than what it says? And it seems to tell you that we should lead a life of austere deprivation. And the truth is, we like our creature comforts, and we're put off by this because we really like our creature comforts. But yet, most commentaries, many commentators will say it doesn't mean to tell you that this is the way you should indeed deprive yourself of all these things. You can, but even if it would be the case that you have very little because of Torah study, you should study Torah. But not that this is a goal. There are such people, right? There are, every once in a while you come across such people who have a moral position and a theological position that I should indeed cause myself severe deprivation from all the worldly matters and just dedicate myself to the Torah. And that might not be what draws you, and not necessarily what draws me, that approach. But as some point out, including Rabbi Dr. Twersky, why is it that some of the Gedolei Torah that we know of, the greatest of scholars, were the ones who really had very little, who slept on a bench and had very little food, and indeed exiled themselves to other places, and they're the ones who achieved. We kind of know that these things go together. We want a cushy life, and we don't push ourselves spiritually or academically. And there is a price to pay for it. The price to pay is that we don't achieve what we could achieve. So I'm not telling anybody here that indeed you should have a small measure of a flask of water and salted bread. But perhaps there's a balance point that all of us should be thinking about, every single one of us in life, which is which says that even if I don't have less, I might be more. Just putting it out there for us to think about all together. Wishing you a great day.